Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Going for the head shave now. I've just finished my face shave and as you can see, well, as I can see and feel, it feels great, it looks great, and what a wonderful shave. Beautiful moisturisation after using the Phoenix and Beau, which is exactly what I'm using in this shave. Phoenix and Beau Citra Royale, let's say a cubeba, lime and cedarwood. Now let's say a cubeba, if you don't know what it is basically the essential oil from the flower of the lime tree. And I think it's the lime tree, it could be the lemon tree. I'm pretty sure it's the lime tree, and it smells phenomenal, this soap. You just get a beautiful, sweet, natural lime, and then you get a nice, so it's almost like a sweet wood from the cedar wood, and it just mixes well together. It just smells great, and it works great, that's the main thing. Oh, got a bit of a heave. Oh, fucking hell. The Mickey Mouse sneeze. Right, going for ice cold shave today again. I just did for my face shave, so I'm going to put half in now, because after my first pass I'll probably empty the sink, refill it, and then put the rest of the ice in. The brush for today is the West Coast Shaving Tie-Dye 24mm silver tip badger, densely packed badger. It's a beautiful brush, it really is. It's one of my favourite brushes in the den now for the handle and also the knot. The knot is really superb, exceptional knot. I probably will try and get this handle in a synthetic eventually. Well, I don't know, I might get it in my own, so I don't know, I love this, absolutely love it. Right, straight in. Now this loaded up extremely quickly and extremely easily when I did my face shave, and I'm expecting the same here. I am going to load it slightly heavier because my head shaves use more soap, and natural hair brushes tend to sort of eat the lather a bit. So there we go, that's super caked already. Boom, straight away, no pissing about. Let's wet my head. Oh, that feels great, cold water, it really does. Paint this load on. Like so. Now you guys probably, you can't see, but if I actually lean in close enough you can see the mirror over there, you can see the back of my head. I should really move the camera on my mirror here so that you can see it a bit easy. It gives you a view of my back of my head when I'm shaving it and lathering it. So, dip the tips, and a little bit more, that was a very light tip. And then let's start building this lather. And as you can see, straight away, it's starting to build. Now it is quite a densely packed silver tip, it has got amazing scrub, it's got no scritch at all, so if you like scritching your brushes, this isn't the brush for you. You're better sticking to something like the Theta or the Shave Mag if you want a good bit of scritch in there, or a boar brush. I'm not a big fan of scritch, I don't mind a little bit like I've got from my Boja, my Smoke Bonus Club. Boar and badger mix. Just dip the tips again. And one thing I love about this brush is it's got great flow through, but it also just releases the lather. So as you can see, it's not coming through too much on the side, but it's releasing a lot on my head. Just dip the tips again. Now this lather will take a little bit longer to make, but you can see how thick that's getting now. there we have it. Spot on. Do you know what? I haven't used the 4 plate on a head shave, so let's go for it. So I'm going to use the exact same blade I used on my face shave, which is the crystal blade. That's upside down, so it looks like that. It's a thick blade, which I like for head shaves, similar to the Kai thickness. And I'm going to be using plate 4. Now people keep they call it R4 because it says R on it. I'm assuming the R is just for Rockwell. I don't see any other reason for it, but it's plate 4. So I just need to line this up. I don't find this razor's great for alignment, unfortunately. That's pretty good. Dump another couple of bits of ice in here. It's a little bit warmed up a bit already. Right, Rockwell 6C, plate 4, beautiful razor with the grain, with the crystal blade. Wow. I literally can't feel that cutting the hair at all, but I know it's doing it. That is super smooth. That's very smooth, and the soap is so sleek. I mean, that's super slick. So this section here is actually cross grain now. I'm just going to continue with the cross grain because this is so smooth. It's rinsing out beautifully, once again, even with the cold water, with the ice cold water. Come against the grain here. I don't think I have to with this razor, but I just do it now out of habit. Wow. That's not something I can do with any soap or any razor. Directly against the grain with about 4 or 5 days growth. You can see the amount of lather that's coming off. Good thick coating of lather. I can't really explain or describe how good the protection is on this soap. It feels incredible, so slick. It's just really enjoyable, it really is. Even with this razor, I find this razor to be quite an enjoyable razor to use. It's very smooth, extremely comfortable. The blade is exceptional. There's not a whole heat left already after one pass. Let's get the water emptied out so it's fully heated. Fill this bad boy back up, add the rest of the ice. A little drink of water. The slickness is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It really is. If you have not tried Phoenix and Beau, you have to get some. I do this with nearly every soap that I buy or that gets sent to me or however I get it. I don't use it for a while, I'll come back to it and it's phenomenal. But I have always said that this soap is incredible soap. Kerry, who actually owns the company, is a lovely guy. If you message him or anything on Facebook, any queries, he's very responsive. going to dip the tips a bit. It's just a little bit dry. I'm definitely getting the knack of these natural hair brushes, that's for sure. Right, Rockwell 6C plate 4 with the crystal blade, second use against the grain. So smooth. Now this razor makes a big difference to your shave. I don't care if anyone tells me. I wasn't a fan of this razor when I first seen it. It has grown on me, the look of it. But the actual shave from it is undeniably shit hot. Just an incredible razor, so smooth. This blade and razor combo is outstanding. Wow, it's so smooth. Soap is, the slickness in the soap is just making this razor glide. And this is something that you can't get, in my opinion, from, there's very, very few mass-produced soaps that give you this sort of performance, or anywhere near this sort of performance. I don't even think I've had this sort of performance from Phoenix and Beau before. It could be the fact that I've nailed the lather with the natural hair brush, I don't know. But if I were to say this was slick, it would be an understatement. This is super slick. Just wipe my head again. I mean, there's hardly anything left there. Then we'll just chuck another lather on just to give the brush a bit of a workout. I know there's literally nothing left in the brush here, so it'll not be much of a lather. I mean, when you're doing a head shave, it does use a lot more soap from the brush. And as you can see, there's not a lot on there. But I'm not too bothered because the slickness and performance of the soap is phenomenal. Let's just dip the tips and see what happens. I know nothing will happen, but it might just activate something or do nothing. Quick swirl in the bowl. Let's have a bit. I don't normally go back to the soap. That was just literally boom, done, out, and that's plenty. And then it's just going to be pretty much a full pass pickup. Lather's going everywhere. It is so slick. Just like really slick. I don't know why I'm so excited with this today. It's like the razors just came to life with this setting in this blade as well. I mean, nothing really has changed in my shave. It's same old shit. But obviously, however, the way this soap is working today, it's just incredible. Right, let's catch all these pickups now. This feels very similar to when I use the Wunderbar in terms of I can be quick with it and it never quite feels like I'm in trouble, ever. Hope you guys can appreciate how slick this is just by watching me shave with it, because it's incredibly slick. That's what I mean with this Rockwell 6 series blade. One side of this razor is slightly more efficient than the other, because it doesn't line the blade up spot on. Wow, absolutely wow. wait to start the weekend. Humphreys, original, with a good splash of lime oil in there, you can see it floating around. Got a good shake. Good squirt of that. Oh yeah. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding, chef. Right, let's get this brush rinsed out. Beautiful. Rinse the soap out now. While this is drying in. What a shave. I've just got to get all the lather off the top of the soap, otherwise it really annoys me. Pretty much has to look like that again when I'm finished shaving. So while that's drying in, Citra Royale from Phoenix and Beau, let's say a cubeba, lime and cedarwood, phenomenal scent, way above phenomenal performance. It was shit hot today, face and head shave. It really was. I'm so impressed. The razor, oh sorry, I'll go with the brush, that's what I made it with. West Coast Shaving tie-dye is the type of resin. I'm pretty sure these are artisan turned in the UK. I'm not sure who makes the knots or where the knots come from, but they're exceptional knots. Oh, it smells great now. It really is a shit hot knot. A shit hot knot, I kid you not. Absolutely brilliant. I've got a little hair there. That's one hair in the last probably 10 shaves. Amazing brush, it really is. Soft, dense, brilliant. I run out of words sometimes with this razor. It's absolutely incredible. I can't wait to get hold of the stainless steel one day. But there's a shit ton of weight in this one. It's well engineered. It just doesn't hold the blade perfectly straight. I prefer, if you're going to spend any money on research, I mean this should be made exactly like the stainless steel one, and I believe the stainless steel one holds the blade spot on. So I'm a little bit disappointed with that, but other than that, phenomenal shaver. I'm not a big fan of even numbers, but number 4 on this is my number, I think. That was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Finished off with Humphreys Original. Let's get a good splash of lime in it. The blade today was the crystal blade, sent to me from Ken Lee over at Ken Shaving and BSing. And finish off today on the face and head with some Elvado Royal Tahitian lime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumps of that, and that'll do my head and my face. What a scent. And that would be very close to the best double shave I've ever had. Ever. That was just outstanding. Really enjoyed both shaves. The soap was great, the brushes were great, the razors were great, the blades were great. Just a great couple of shaves. Anyway guys, thanks very much for tuning in. For all you veterans out there, thank you for your service. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.